Welcome to Fit for Life with Karen. Today we're going to do some aerobics because I think we need to move around a little bit, unless hopefully most of you are walking, especially in this nicer weather. It's called aerobic exercise. It's one of the basic 6 fitness components. It's cardiovascular or aerobic exercise. It's good for most seniors. Always get your doctor's permission first, okay? Before we start, make sure you have your water. I'm going to put it right here. What is aerobic exercise? You're using more oxygen. You're getting your heart rate up. What is it? It's walking, it's dancing, it's running, it's jogging in place. It's swimming, anything you want it to be. There's so many different ways that we can get that heart rate up. So it's not strength training, although there is a strengthening aspect to walking. It can strengthen the legs. But just keep in mind that we need all of the 6 basic fitness components, and we have covered all of them in this show, and we're going to continue to do that. All right. Just walking also relieves tension. So there's your stress management. See, it all works together. Walking increases your endurance, and it's good weight control. And if you walk really fast, it is aerobic. If you get that heart rate up, sometimes you might breathe a little bit heavier. Just pay attention, make sure there's no pain when you're walking. Even just walking gently and slowly, it's still good to be outside. The sun is good for most of us. It's good for osteoporosis, it's good for bone density. And walking improves what we did on the last show, which is balance. So right now I'm going to get that music ready, and we're going to do some aerobics. So move that chair away. Let's all stand up, and here we go. All right. Nice and easy. Good. Just the 2 of us is the name of this. It's a great song. It's about 30 years old now. Up and move. There you go. We're all together. Yes. You're going to lift the knee up. Good. Just follow me. No such thing as mistakes, right? As long as you're moving, I don't care. Up. And 5. Always do at least 8 repetitions. Yes. Now kick out, and 1, 2, 3. Good. 6 and 7 and 8. Again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Okay, now watch. Touch that toe. Move your arms. Good. I love this song. It's nice and easy, it's relaxing, but you're improving your health in general, your aerobic capacity. Good. Stop right here and bounce. Just bend those knees. 6 and 8. Again. 1, 2. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Lift your right heel, and there it is. See, I'm opposite. Just keep moving those feet, moving those heels up. Good. Nice and slow. And then it's kind of like running or walking, but we're not going anywhere, right? Good. Great. Now watch. Forward, back, forward, back, and forward, and back. Just step forward, step back. Keep going. Nice and easy. Let's do the other side, though. And 5, and 6, and 7. Again. 7. Stop right here. Now open those feet, and let's do our nice easy lunges that we've done before. Good. Just swing those arms around. Good. So we're not moving our feet, but we're still getting an aerobic workout. Put your hands up here. Bring your elbows across. Good. Let's do 8 more. 1. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Now watch. Just cross that foot and back. Or just touch if you can't cross over like this. Just touch. Touch the ball of your foot. And 4. And 6. Last one. Reach across. Nice for the waist, isn't it? Good. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's reach way up this time. 5 and 6. 7. Reach down. Feet stay right where they are. Up one more time. Good. 8. Stop right here. Lift your heel up, your other heel. And just keep lifting that heel up. Front part of your foot stays down. Good. Easy enough. Running in place again. Great. Now hands on your hips, side and stop, side and stop, side and stop. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now stay right here. Lift that elbow up, way up. 5. Good. Way up. So you should feel your heart rate up a little bit. Up and up. Now reach up, way up again. And down. 6. Good. Now just kick out nice and slow and easy. We're cooling down a little bit, aren't we? Keep going. And 5 and 6 and 7. Hands on your hips, side touch. Good. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Another set. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Good. Now kick out, but keep it low this time. We're cooling down. Now your heel. 1, 2, and 3. Move those arms. Keep going. 2 and 3. 5 and 6. Last one. Put your foot forward. Just twist it nice and easy. Use your arm. You've had a pretty good workout there. Have a seat. Grab your water. We're going to do some stretching. Anyone out of breath? Not if you're used to it. Not if you're walking. But if you're not used to it, try it. Just do what you can. It's really important. So I'm going to grab some water too. Just a reminder, my next show is my 100th show. So I want you to tune in. We have a little surprise for you. I can't believe I've done 100 shows. The time has gone so fast. Cheers. So this is actually number 99. We're making history, folks. We're making history. I'm going to come forward just a little bit. All right. Now, we just woke up. Let's push forward a little bit, slide forward. Just lift your legs up. Now pretend they're on your mattress, on the bed. Try to remember this. these exercises. They're really important. So you can do this before you even get out of bed. You're going to point and flex. Good. What could be easier than that? Now we've been standing on our feet, so this will be a nice stretch for the ankle and the feet and the calf muscles. Good. We've warmed them up, so now we're going to stretch them out. Now try it with your back away from the chair. Don't hold on at all. You can do whatever you want. Remember Jack Benny? Doesn't this look like Jack Benny? Yes, it does. Let's do the other side. Good. And 5 and 6. So try to remember that we start with our feet and we kind of move up the body to stretch everything out. And it just makes you feel better when you get up. It clears the head a little bit. Another stretch I do for the feet is just the circles. We'll just do a few of these, and then I go the other way, so that we'll try it on the other foot. Good. Now another exercise that I do that I have kind of forgotten about is I just lift one leg up off. This knee can be bent or straight on the mattress, all right? You're going to flex that foot again and push down. This is a great strengthener for your quadriceps to keep you upright. So it's good for balance. We want to strengthen and stretch all of our muscles, of which there are over 300. Let's try the other side. So we're going to lift that knee up, flex the foot a little, and push one. And you can do this anytime if you're sitting down. It doesn't have to be in bed, watching TV, because you know what happens when we find something we like. We stay there too long. I have to fight that too, believe me. All right. Another exercise that I do is this one. So I am bending the knee on one leg, so that foot is right down on the mattress. This ankle is just above the knee. You can bring it up a little bit more if you want, but remember we're lying down. Now to stretch the hip out, we just very gently push down. I know you can feel that. Good. And 3. And if it really hurts, just don't do it. But just sit like this for a while we are doing this, and you get a tiny bit of a stretch. It's also similar to the pigeon pose in yoga, which is usually done on the floor. But let's do both sides. So you're going to bring that leg up, all right, and very gently push down. Now this side is a little bit tougher to move because it's stiffer. The hip joint is stiffer on this side. You know, for arthritis, this kind of exercise, and almost any kind of stretching is good for arthritis. Because the less you do, because you're afraid of pain, the stiffer it's going to get and the more painful it's going to be. Again, talk to your doctor, your rheumatologist, whoever you're going to for your arthritis care. See what he says about exercise. He might even have others for you to do, but it's really important to stay stretched out, right? Okay. We're kind of staying with the lower body here. Let's come forward in the chair. And we're going to do some stretches for our spine, right? There's a lot of stiffness in the spine. And you're just going to come forward and let those arms drop down. You can keep your head up and watch me exercise. You can grab your ankles if you can. Try to flatten your back out. Now that feels very good today. My back was a little bit sore, and I got down on the floor and I did some floor exercises, and it does feel better. So your spine can flex. It's called spinal flexion. Your spine can extend. How do we extend the spine? Easy, right? Just bringing those arms up. And you're going to reach and reach and reach again. Now, if your arm doesn't want to go up and it needs a little help, you can grab the wrist and just pull that arm right up. Doesn't that feel good? Now your shoulders will come up, but if you can, try to pull the shoulders down. You'll get a better stretch, and your neck looks a little longer too when you do that, right? Now we'll cross that hand over to the other side and pull that arm up. How does it feel? Pull the shoulders down. Just keep that in mind. So your spine can flex, it can extend up, so you're going to at least feel taller for a little while. Your spine can also rotate or twist or turn. whatever you want to call it. So why don't we take this hand, we're just going to cross it over. All right, with the free arm, we're going to reach up and up and up. All right, and you're going to just turn, pull yourself around. All right, keep going, keep going. Pat yourself on the back, get a better stretch here. See if you can get that elbow back a little bit. Good. How does that feel? You're not used to doing this, so it might be a little bit of a stretch, so to speak. And then we'll cross over. All right. This arm will go up, up, really reach up, and we're going to do that nice twist. Good. And just drop down, pat yourself on the back for a good job done. Well done. Get that elbow back as much as you can. Good. And then we'll come back slowly. Now another nice stretch for the upper body, and it's easy to do really, is just touch the back of your neck or clasp your hands together like so, sitting up as straight as you can. Get those elbows back. And we'll do another little rotation here. Yeah. This one feels good. You can do this lying down too. And you're going to stretch and stretch. Terrific. All right. Now I'd like to do another stretch before we do the last of the big 4 spinal stretches. All right. I'm going to have you sit back kind of on an angle and take one arm and just drop it over the back of the chair. I like this one. I mean, you could keep going in this direction, the same direction as the arm that's at back. Or you can turn your head in the opposite direction and open up the chest area a little bit. That's a good stretch too. I really like this one. Looking back. All right, but we have 2 sides, don't we? Yes, we do. So we're going to take this arm, throw it over the back. Good. Just keep turning in that direction. I like this one a lot too. I hope it feels good. It feels good to me. Oh, and you know, I just heard a little bit of a crunch. Usually that's okay, but if you do and you're nervous about it or if something hurts, you're just going to stop, right? So let's try one more of those. Elbows back, opening up that chest area, making it easier to breathe. It really does work. You'll feel it. This is not as comfortable as this sitting back and getting those shoulders back. All right, I'm going to take this elbow and cross it over. This is another kind of a rotation, a little bit of a twist. And up. Let's take a breath up through the nose first. How does that feel? Good. We're going to cross over, elbow to the knee, and hold it a little bit longer. Good. Wonderful. All right. Clasp your hands together and reach up again. I'm going to sit back, do a little bit of a back bend. You won't be able to go back too far because you're seated. The chair is holding you up a little bit. Good. All right, and then back too. So all of what we've done is good for your posture. And you know what happens with posture as we age. We just kind of settle in and everything kind of clumps together. So you want to pull all that apart. So let's do a little bit more posture work. And yes, stretching is involved in this too. All right. So I'm going to do this. Just bring one leg over, ankle on top of your knee here. See the posture? Not very good. You're going to pull yourself up. Remember I mentioned the pigeon in the last class. In yoga, this is done on the floor. This foot is closer to your chest, and this leg under here goes all the way back. So it's pretty ambitious, but we're doing it in the chair, and it's going to be really good for posture and the hip. So you very gently push down. All right, and take this free hand right down under, hold on, and pull yourself up nice and tall. I wish you could see yourselves in the mirror. It makes such a difference. You look better. You feel better, you have a little more confidence. This is kind of a defeating movement or defeatist movement. So pull yourself up nice and tall, good. Let's drop that chin down slowly and then bring it up slowly. You're gonna look up at that ceiling, good. And then we're gonna look straight ahead like I'm looking at you. And you're going to turn your head as far back as you can to one side. Good. And then to the other side. And then bring your head back. Now let's do an ear drop. Just let the ear come down to the shoulder. Don't lift the shoulder up. Pull that down. Good. And then we'll do the other side. Terrific. But use this exercise, as I said, to open up the hip, stretch the hip up, and improve your posture. Pull yourself up. Feel what it feels like to be nice and straight. Now, holding it there for an entire evening or day or even 1 minute is not so easy, is it? But that's why we have to do it more than once. Probably do it 1,000 times on this show, right? All right, let's try the other side, though. Good. Very gently, inside of the knee, you're going to just press that down a little bit. Good. That was not my bone. I made that sound. Good. Pull yourself up nice and straight. Good. Take this hand, thread it through, and hold on to that leg and sit up as straight as you can, or as straight as you think you are sitting. It's hard to really see unless you've got a mirror you can look into. Wonderful. Let's drop the chin down again. And then you're going to bring your head back up. Good. Look up at the ceiling. And then let's look straight ahead. And then we're going to turn to one side. So this is a nice stretch for the neck, isn't it? And then back to the other side. Great. All right. Okay. I've got another one that's kind of new. I haven't been doing this one for too long. You're going to come forward in the chair. Just bring your leg out to the side, all right? Let this leg come straight out from the hip. So you're not out this way and you're not in that way. Just straight out, but this one is slid to the side. Keep your back straight as you come forward. And if this hurts or it doesn't feel right, don't do it. So we're coming forward. And then we'll come back up, and we'll do the other side. Out to the side, this foot is straight. The thigh is aligned with the hip. One hand on this knee, one knee on this. And keep your back straight as you come forward. I like this one. I really like this one. Good. Come forward. We're almost done with our stretching. Almost, not quite. Another one that I don't think we've done before. Again, make sure you're forward in the chair. Just be careful. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the legs in the same position. If this one is turned out, this one is straight. You're going to bring your arm down. See if you can touch. Do you think you can touch the floor? Or maybe your leg, if you want to do it this way. Try to touch and bring this arm up and back a little bit. I know this one's a little ambitious, but just do the best you can. All right. And then we're going to switch. This one is out to the side. This one is straight. You're going to take this arm, reach forward and touch the floor. Good. And see if you can reach that arm up and back. Wonderful. And then you're going to come back up slowly. And then we're going to sit back and just do nothing for a few minutes. I think I've worked you kind of hard today, so I thought maybe we could end with our little meditation, which we haven't done for quite a while. And you know, we always start with the yoga breath, and it will relax you. It's just such a comfort to do nothing sometimes, isn't it? Just let it all hang out, as they say. So let's take a breath together all the way up through the nose. Slowly, and exhale. And as you exhale, just come forward, drop that chin down. Good. Oh, doesn't that feel good? And then bring your head back up. What I do to really feel kind of loosened up is to just rest my forearms on the arms of the chair. Palms up is comfortable. You can do it any way you want. You can bring them down here, clasp your hands together, whatever is comfortable. But we're not sitting up straight now. We're just trying to relax those muscles, release those muscles, and just let go and just be in the moment. This is mindfulness meditation, being here in the moment, not thinking about what you did this morning and what you're going to do when you leave here, and the little things that kind of eat away at you and annoy you and make you stress, and you don't really need to be stressed all the time. Most of what we worry about doesn't happen. So keep that in mind. Another thing that helps us not to worry and to keep our mind focused and on one thing, like what we're doing right now, is that yoga breath. So let's breathe up through the nose, holding, and exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, let your chin drop down. You don't have to have good posture now, and just relax. All right, and we're gonna just sit back. Bring your legs out a little bit, heels down, and just move your feet back. This is actually the first one I do in the morning when I wake up, just to get those juices flowing, get that blood up to my brain so that we can clear our head a little bit. So I want to do another one or two of these breaths before we close our 99th show. So let's breathe up through the nose, holding and exhaling, and make the exhalation longer than the inhalation, and just try to concentrate on you, what you're doing right now, where you are, and feel good about what you've done for yourself for the last half hour anyway. Good. Just release, relax, and let go. Let's do one more breath together. As you breathe up, your head kind of naturally just comes up. And holding that breath for 2 seconds, exhale through your mouth, and you can actually do this breathing almost anywhere. You could do it in a subtle way so that no one knows what you're doing, right? But you really need to stop and let go, and it's almost stop thinking. Just concentrate on one thing, something good, something that's relaxing, something beautiful, something in nature that you find relaxing. And I want to thank you all for tuning in for my 100th shows. My 100th will be the next one, as I mentioned. So I'm hoping to see you all back here then. And bye for now. Namaste.